Check out this affordable new construction house here in Northwest Cape Coral. This is going to be a waterfront house on a freshwater canal. We've got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We've got a pool as well, all for a great affordable price at only $460,000. Being up here in Northwest Cape, we're going to be a little bit ways away from all the other things that we typically see in the Cape. The center of the Cape is going to be a little bit south of us. South Cape Yacht Club, all that good stuff is going to be a distance away. You're going to have a lot more spaced out development out here, a lot more houses, but we are seeing a lot more commercial developments, a lot more restaurants. You're not going to have city utilities installed here as well. That will come at a later date in the future. Reach out to us for more information on that, but another great part about this house is you're not going to be in a flood zone, so you get a great water view without having to carry flood insurance. So you'll see all the great things that this house has to offer. So upon entry to this house, as you can see here, we've got this nice open living area. We've got triple sliders behind me, which overlook to your covered lanai area, your pool, and that freshwater canal out there. Being a freshwater canal, that canal is not going to have access to the Gulf of Mexico or the Caloosahatchee River. It's going to all be self-contained canal systems. However, there's lots of canals that you can boat through, you can go fish in, you can kayak out there, you can paddleboard out there. There's lots of great things that you can do.
Now, before the rest of the video, I just wanted to say hi. I'm Brayden Milner, a lifelong Southwest Florida local and third-generation realtor backed by over 50 years of familial experience. I'm also an actively competing MMA fighter, which means the same grit, discipline, and determination that I've learned through martial arts backs each and every one of my clients. I guarantee you there isn't another agent in Cape Coral, or all of Southwest Florida for that matter, who pairs this level of local knowledge and experience along with work ethic and energy. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in paradise, then tap the link below or call, text, or email us and have our family in your corner during your next real estate transaction. Now back to the regularly scheduled program.
Even though it's a freshwater canal, the only drawback is you're not going to be able to get out to the open water. However, one of the advantages is, like I had mentioned at the beginning, this is not in a flood zone. These canals, since they don't connect to the open water, they're not susceptible to any surge. Any kind of flooding that you're going to have in here is due simply to rain. So due to that, FEMA is able to give this house an X500 flood zone, and you're not going to have to carry flood insurance. So as you can see here behind me, we've got a nice open space for this living room. Moving along to the primary bedroom, this is actually a nice big primary bedroom. We've got all this extended space back here. You almost have space to do a second seating or a single seating area, as well as a king-size bed and some night tables over there. We've got these double sliders right here, which overlook the lanai and the pool area. So as you're in your bed, you've got a nice view, partial view of that canal, pool, and you've got that covered lanai area, which you can see as well. Moving through here, down this hallway, we've got 2 big walk-in closets. This one's a little bit bigger than the other one. It's a little bit deeper, has some more space. And then this one is pretty big as well, but it's a little bit shallower. This one's probably more to just hang some clothes. You're not going to have all of that space to walk in it as the other one. Through here though, we've got a big double sink vanity, plenty of space for you and your partner, plenty of cabinet space, some nice lights, and a big mirror as well. Through here, we've got this shower. This is a walk-in shower. So we've got 1 shower head, 2 showers though. So you've got the waterfall down here, and then you've got this one with some more pressure. You got a little bench and plenty of built-in space to store all your soaps and all that good stuff. Moving along through the house, we're gonna go check out the kitchen right now. We've got this island design in the kitchen. There's plenty of space right here that you can put some bar stools. Nice lighting throughout. We've also got this little coffee bar right here. This would be great to have some coffee, some other things that you access pretty frequently in the kitchen. Could go right there. We've got a full decked out kitchen. All the appliances that you need are going to be included. Nice white cabinetry. All of these are going to be soft close as well. So that's a nice feature that most of these new construction houses are including standard. In here, we've got the dining room. So you've got plenty of space for a big dining table. You've got these nice big windows which overlook the pool, that freshwater canal, and your lanai area. So great views from that dining room. Through here, this is going to be the guest bedroom number 1. We've got a window which overlooks the lanai partially, and then that freshwater canal completely. Along here, we've got the closet, very standard wire rack in there. Through here, we've got the guest bathroom, single sink vanity, mirror, lights, toilet, and then we've got a shower tub combo, so you do have a tub in the house, which is nice. It's going to be guest bedroom number 2, very similar size as the other one. This one, you've just got a window which overlooks the empty lot. However, depending upon how you structure your furniture, you may be able to get a partial view of that canal. And then we've got a very same size closet as that other one with the wire racking in there. We also have a laundry room in the house. We don't have a utility sink or space for one, but you got space for a washer and dryer right there, and then some of the wire racking to keep all your things. Through here, we've got a standard 2-car garage. We've got nothing on the floor, no epoxy or anything, but we've got plenty of space for your cars and all your things. Air handlers tucked away somewhere, so it does not live in here. And then as you can see in the corner, this house does not have impact windows and doors. So we've got a full shutter setup with the house. You're still gonna have great insurance rates. You're still gonna have protection for hurricanes. You're just gonna have a little bit more work there of putting those up. Also, they have a pool cage as well. So this is a little child cage, which will go out there on the pool, which we're gonna go check out now. So out here on the lanai, we've got this really big covered area. This is great for a day like today when it's overcast and rainy, be able to escape the elements, have a nice seating area out here, be able to still enjoy the outside, enjoy the Florida weather, even though we have some rain and some other elements. We've got a nice big pool, plenty of space for you to do laps in. Looks like it's got a pretty big deep end as well. And then you've maybe got a little space over here to do a little lounge area, but nothing crazy. I don't see a shower out here or anything, so that's your pool area. Eventually, if you wanted to, you could always add a seawall and a dock if you like to fish, if you want to keep any boats or anything like that out there. For now, the ground just goes straight into that canal. Not really going to have too much concern here. Being a freshwater canal, typically the seawall, one of the reasons they do it is for boat traffic. You're not really going to have too much boat traffic through here. However, if you ever wanted to do it just for peace of mind, you can definitely install a seawall. You can install a dock. So you've got tons and tons of options. Again, as I had mentioned earlier, with that being a freshwater canal, you're not going to have any flood insurance here, but the downside is you're not going to be able to get out to the open water. But tons and tons of things to do. You can still fish, you can still boat, you can paddleboard, you can kayak. Lots of options. And even if you are someone who has a boat, there's ramps around here as well. So you keep your boat in the freshwater canal, use it in here occasionally if you want to go out to the open water. You can pull it to the ramp, tow it to a saltwater ramp, and do it that way. So this house gives you tons and tons and tons of options. Again, we're only listed at $460,000, so it's an absolute steal of a price for all that you're getting. This is a slightly bigger 3.2 than some of the other new constructions that we check out in that 1,300 to 1,500 square foot range. This one's over 1,650 square feet, so you've got tons of space. Each of these bedrooms feels nice and open and big. You're out of a flood zone, so you're not going to have to carry flood insurance, even though you're going to be on that freshwater canal. You've got a pool as well with nice brick pavers. Your homeowner's insurance here should be below $1,500 a year, slightly higher than some of the other houses that we've seen recently with impact windows and impact doors. You're going to still get a great wind mitigation report, being the new roof and having storm shutters, but just a little bit less than you would with impact windows and doors. Like I said too, there's going to be a little bit extra effort to put those up during a hurricane. However, with these new bolts, it shouldn't be terrible. Sometimes they get stripped and they're a pain to deal with, but everything here should be brand new. So affordable insurance, no flood insurance. If you guys would like an estimate on your yearly taxes, go to the Lee County Property Appraiser's tax estimator, plug in your estimated purchase price, and you're going to get a homestead number and a non-homestead number. Homestead's going to include if you're going to be living here full time or over 50% of the year, and non-homesteads if this is going to be an investment property or a second home which you live in for less than half of the year. So if you guys have any questions further about the property, all of the information can be found in the description below. Click the link. We've got full property details there. You can set up a tour there as well. And if you guys would like any more information on mortgage payments, monthly payments, down payment options, this house should qualify for any type of financing that you're going to be getting, FHA, VA, conventional. So we've got tons of great lenders and tons of great mortgage brokers which will go over you and your situation, different down payment amounts, what the payment looks like. It's going to include your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So everything that you need to have the house is going to be included in that payment. So if you guys have any questions, again, all of the listing information can be found in the description below. Feel free to reach out to us directly as well if you'd like to set up a tour, have any questions about this home or just the market in general. I have a link below that you can schedule directly on my calendar as well. So if you're looking to buy or sell in the Cape Coral or Southwest Florida real estate market, we would love to help you. If you like the video, be sure to like it, share this with anyone you know looking for a new construction house here in Cape Coral, Florida, and I'll see you all next week for our next video.